Now, the wife of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, pleads with the Nigerian women of the North Central Geopolitical Zone to vote for her husband to guarantee the restructuring of Nigeria. Abubakar said this during the PDP North Central Town meeting for women in Abuja. She is promising Atiku's government will focus on empowering women, youth and people living with disabilities if elected. The convener of the town hall meeting and wife of former Governor of Benue State, Yemisi Soswan, says Atiku will empower women and by doing so revamp the economy.
Atiku wants a better life for us all. Atiku wants to bring all the glory that we enjoyed in 1999-2007. He wants to bring it back to us. He has seen the knows the face of a woman because he was born of a woman. And Atiku has promised the women that he's going to take good care of the women. He's going to give us plus the youth 40% in his cabinet. Atiku is going to give the women microcredit.
He has also promised women a revolving loan.
Well, Atiku and his supporters have been trying to make a compelling case for what this country might be like under his government. We're now being joined by a spokesperson for Atiku's presidential campaign, Kola Ologbondiyan. Good to see you and thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Suleiman. Good evening.
Good to see you again.
How are you doing?
Very well. And you?
I'm good.
Smarting from the campaign?
Good and confident.
Fantastic.
We ended our campaign in Adamawa over the weekend and we are stakeholding now and we're talking to the people directly. This evening, the presidential candidate of PDP and the running mate, Atiku Abubakar and Okowa, engage virtually with Nigerians in 774 local governments of this country, discussing their plans and the movement into the elections.
Sounds good.
So, because a lot of people would want to know, because we just had a conversation with the APC and he said the candidate of the party went round and you say you've been able to do 774 local governments.
Today alone.
Today alone.
Yeah.
Virtually.
Let's get the meat of the conversation. Perhaps that will make us understand the conversation that your candidate had with the user.
Yeah, the meat of the conversation today is about the policy direction of Atiku Abubakar. The issue of unity, you cannot have development if you don't unify the country. The issue of securing our nation, what Mrs. Abubakar and Mrs. Suswan just spoke about, strengthening the economy by providing Microsoft loans for the women and engaging the youths, and the issue of restructuring, particularly devolving of power to the states and also to the local governments. These are issues that concern Nigerians. And that is where the messaging is.
When a conversation about the cash crunch that Nigerians are going through.
Oh, certainly the issue of cash crunch in our nation today affects every Nigerian, including corporate entities. It's not just affecting you and I, it's affecting everybody. But there are also gains, according to the managers of the economy, that the country is making gains. So for us, just the way you are feeling the impact, it's the same way I, Kola, is also feeling the impact. And it's also the same way that corporate entities are also feeling the impact.
Yeah, but so a lot of Nigerians actually were surprised when initially they heard from, Mr. Alhaji Abubakar Atiku that
you are correct. Just
he was,
of
course. Yeah. I mean that he was in support of the CBN Naira swap policy, only to sort of like capitulate, calling on the Central Bank of Nigeria to look at the plight of Nigerians and all of that. That seemed to
what you call capitulation is neither here nor there. The policy was a policy of the All Progressives Congress and President Muhammadu Buhari. It landed on the table of every Nigerian at the same time. Nobody had a right to say, oh, I want it, or I do not want it. And everybody began engagement. And when Nigerians began to suffer the impact, which is usual with every new policy that government will introduce, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party came out and asked the federal government to bring up modality that will ease the pains. Is
it a reflection of what to expect with an Atiku presidency? And on the issue of women, I mean, let me even take you up on that. Have there been opportunities at all for Atiku to ask the Nigerian women what exactly they want? I mean, when you talk about, giving them micro loans and all of that, did the Nigerian women clearly come out, to say, look, this is the biggest challenge that the Nigerian woman faces, whether it's a Nigerian girl, the market woman, the corporate lady, and all of that?
I think if you want to give it to our presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar, he has seen it all. He understands the nuances of our nation. And in the many of the engagements that he has had with the women, the issue of inclusivity, participation in governance is very central. Whether at the local government, whether at the state government, or whether at the national government, women always ask the affirmation, what is in it for us? And Atiku Abubakar has said, between the youth and the women, it's going to be 40% participation. That's
for the
one.
Youth and the women?
That's one. Two,
right.
Atiku Abubakar has said consistently that he will provide an enabling environment that will allow investments and businesses to thrive. If you look around us in this country, you will discover that the role of women in bringing up the children, whether boys or girls, is very important, is very huge, and as such, you need to find an environment for them.
So the youth and the Nigerian women should take him up on that if he becomes president?
Oh yes, oh yes. You also remember that when he was in government as vice president, you know what he did for the women.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Kola
much.
Ologbondiyan,
Thank you,
spokesperson
Suleiman.
of the Atiku Presidential Campaign Council.